Yo, what up, players? It's FJ. Of course, you knew that. They tell you not to introduce yourself at the beginning of a YouTube video because the people know who you are. It's a waste of time. And it's even a bigger waste of time to say you shouldn't have done that. Today's vlog is gonna be a little different than usual, a little bit more, I don't know, introspective, self-indulgent maybe. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, just watch tomorrow. It's okay. As the title of this video suggests, kind of gives away the story, doesn't it? The last couple weeks I've been getting emails from ProFlowers saying, hey, you want to buy flowers for that girlfriend of yours? Her birthday's coming up. You guys are still dating, right? Right? So her birthday is today, and happy birthday to you, Nanette. That's not her name. ProFlowers, thanks for reminding me. It took me a while to unsubscribe from that email because it just made me... It's just one more of those things, you know, when after you break up with someone, if you don't know the backstory, I broke up with Nanette, I'm calling her, in December. You know, like when you first break up with someone, there are these painful things like deleting them from your phone or from at least the favorites in your phone, taking their picture out of your wallet, stuff like that. It's all these little actions that are symbolic of this person doesn't have a place in my life anymore. If you've ever bought flowers for someone on ProFlowers or 1-800-Flowers or whatever, you know how it works is they ask you what the person's name is, what their relation to you is, what the date is, what the occasion is, so that they can email you in the future and say, hey, hope you didn't break up, so you can celebrate with this person. So this is just one more thing. You know, you forget about those reminders you've set, and then you get them, and it's like a little stab in the heart, and then you've got to unsubscribe from it because there's no point keeping it. Hey, good thing we didn't last a year, so I wouldn't have to turn off notification for anniversary flowers, right? On a slight sidebar, when I got her flowers, she told me that she had never gotten flowers before. And this is, you know, none of her boyfriends in the past had gotten her flowers. And it's like, dude, what is, that was like heartbreaking. I don't understand. Well, it just seems like something you do. I don't know. To all the fellas out there, get your lady friend, get your special friend flowers. Just do it. It's what you're supposed to do, and it shows. It's a symbolic thing. Yeah, maybe it seems cheesy, but you're playing a role that the lady will appreciate. And even if she says, I don't really like flowers, she might be telling you the truth there, but the act of being given flowers is very powerful, and she'll feel like, oh, this is very special because we're playing these roles of the traditional man giving a lady flowers kind of thing. In life, we have all these different little plays that we act out in life, and one of them is getting your girl some flowers. I just made up this thing earlier, all the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. I just thought of that before I turn on the camera. Just so that this isn't a total loss, let me talk about one of my guitars and my guitar show and tell. This is a bass that is very old. I actually got this when I was, I think 12 or 13. It's a Squire bass. Very cheap, probably no more than $200. Squire is the like cheapo version of Fender, but I've played it a lot over the years. I gave it a custom paint job. I sanded off some of it and gave it like this psychedelic, let me get it in focus, this psychedelic look. I just kind of did weird stuff, inspired by the Beatles when they painted their guitars and drums psychedelic. And since my other bass is broken, this is what I've been using for all the songs at the ends of the videos that I've been doing. This is what you've heard. It sounds okay. The biggest problem with it is the intonation is bad. So that means I tune the open strings, right? But then as I play up the frets, it kind of starts to go out of tune. It's not in perfect tune going all the way up because of how, I guess, the neck needs to be adjusted or something. I don't know. Thanks very much for watching. Tomorrow's video will be much more structured and interesting and happy and enlightening. So I'll see you then. Take care. For the florist blues, the flower reminder blues. Whoa, whoa. I wish I could get that last thing right.